Hi everyone, Rosa here. Okay, I just wanted to share some thoughts with you again, make this quick video on something I'm trying that how can I say this? I'm trying to not think about it, and so I wouldn't say that it is still bothering me, but something happened to me today. That's what I wanted to share with you today. That bothered me, and because it is something that used to happen to me in the past, and quite quite a little, like a few times. It would happen to me frequently, sort of, and but it is something that it's not happening to me in a long time to now, and I believe that it's not just a parenthesis here. It's not anything serious or like really bad, but it's just something that bothered me, and I believed it never happened again anymore these days because I've become this very spiritual person, as you might already know, and and therefore I believe in law of attraction. So I believe that our thoughts create or either create or destruct, and either way, well, they never destruct, but either they attract. They always attract whatever you're thinking, the exact kind of vibration you're putting in. Putting out, better said. It comes back to you in the same way, and or in the same molds, better said. So that's why I've been controlling that for the past year or so, because I don't know about you guys, but personally I have this thing going on in my mind, which is, I don't know, I think a lot of, how can I say, I not in a non-intentional way. I just, my head creates a lot of thoughts. I'm always thinking things, and it's something that I have a hard time controlling. It's not like now I'm thinking about this because I have the intention, and or that it's not like a conscious decision, me saying, okay, now I'm going to think about this because it's something I have to think of, something, whatever, in which situation you are at the time, or on your day, or something about life, know what I mean. No, I simply, it's like my head never stops. It's like thoughts are always being produced in my head, and it's something that it's quite annoying. And maybe in the past I wouldn't care too much for it, but since I've become spiritual and believing in the law of attraction again, and knowing the power of thoughts, is something that started bothering me, and I've started like trying to really be aware of my own thoughts and not just letting them go all over the place and do whatever they want to, and be conscious, really conscious about those thoughts that my mind creates all the time. And so it's like my mind doesn't have like a switch button, like I can just switch off my thoughts. So I intentionally do it. I try to switch off my thoughts, or at least I try to conduct them to a certain, you know uh, in a certain way where I want them to go. Like, I don't want to be creating bad thoughts or bad scenarios or whatever. So I try to, how do I say this? Conduct my thoughts in a good way, constructive way. This I'm not saying by this I'm not saying that I'm a negative person or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's not. I don't feel like negative, or I'm not like pessimistic. Nothing like, it's not these days anymore. At least it's not like that. I'm just saying that sometimes even something that happens, happening, or even if nothing is happening, my head just wanders, wanders, and thoughts start popping out, and they're not like always the bad. They're not like controlled thoughts, I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. I really have to focus myself on conducting those thoughts, and now these days that I truly believe that whatever one thinks of really attracts more of the same stream of thought of conscious. And so I try to be really conscious, there you go, about my own thoughts, or and other things I do for me to switch off is like, yeah, I try to switch off my own mind by getting distracted, getting active, just getting busy. So if I'm not like sleeping, I'm basically distracted or busy. That's what I do, because I don't want to be thinking. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't want to be, because yeah, if like something less pleasant happens to me again, like this today, something that happens and bothers me, and it's like a non-pleasant thing, I'll start thinking about it, like never ending thinking about it in a bad way. So but these days not, and these days at least I try to again control those, conduct those thoughts in a good way, or shut down, basically, or just shut down about it. And that's what happened to me today. Something that used to happen in the past, I believe, because of again the way I used to be as a person, the way I used to think, to believe in life, the way I used to, my place in this reality, in this world, and in um, as a person in my own life, the way I was feeling and the way I was, the place I was, and all those things, my reactions, my thoughts, again, like my energy and my uh, basically all that create what was creating my reality all day, every day, in an in a never-ending stream, really, because that is how it works. But for those 8 hours of sleep, apparently that's the only time on a day when, well, you have the dreams, because that's your self perspective, your higher perspective on things that are either bothering you or pleasing you or whatever. So um, that's what happens during your dreams. It's like your source perspective, like with no filters, really. And but I mean, when you're sleeping, you're not generating conscious thoughts. So that's the period of time when really you're switched off. But other than that, as long as you're awake, at least I say for myself, I speak for myself. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know about you guys. I would love to know about you guys, but me, I can't really switch. If I don't do it intentionally, I'm always thinking something, and it's not, it's not that good. It might sound really bright or something, but it's quite annoying, really. So yeah, and this all to say that, yeah, I get, that's why I do things to switch off or distract myself for the entire day. And today this thing happened, and it is something that remind me of my past, because the same kind of thing would happen to me in the past. And I don't know what the hell was I thinking lately to create that reality, to create that happening today. And well, but that, at least I could say that's a good lesson. But I don't. But because I don't know, one can never know. Can one know? At least I can't. I don't know. I don't ever. I can never know what exactly I thought or I did or you know, in order to create some kind of reality in my life. So, but It wasn't anything like bad, really bad or serious again. So I just tried my best to forget about it and go on with my life. And yeah, and I've already did things today by my own and enjoyed myself, and here I am now at home, and yeah, again distracting myself, just doing my normal day. But yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys. It's I don't know, I just found it a little bit ironic or curious at least that something from my past came back, because I thought that those things were like really solved, because I've been really trying, not, I'm not saying so bad trying so hard, because that's another thing one shouldn't do in a spiritual, like enlightened path. One shouldn't try really hard to do things right, because if you put any resistance to things, should be like natural. You should just put yourself in this frequency, this kind of energy, for you to comprehend this in an easier way. You should just be in this kind of energy that allows good things and ease things to happen all the time for you. And yeah, basically that's it. So I don't try hard, because whatever I believe that this is a sentence from Till Swan, and she says that whatever you resist persists. So yeah, I'm not like resisting, putting any kind of resistance into things. But what I'm trying to say is that I'm being such a good girl, really. Yeah, I've been behaving so sorry, I can't hear. So good lately. Um, for the past year or so, not sure anymore these days. And yeah, so but guess things are never solved for good, or they take more than what we think, what one might think. So yeah, something from my past came back today, but I'm not like, yeah, it of course it saddened me a little. I got a little sad over it. It's normal, and yeah, that's just human. But I don't want to keep on thinking about it any longer, and I'm just accepting it, embracing it, and letting it go. Basically, that's it. But yeah, just I don't know. I'm just going to keep on this journey, like trying to do my best, trying to control my thoughts, trying to create my reality for the best. What else can I do? You know. So share your thoughts with me. I hope you enjoyed this vlog here. And yeah, I would love to hear from you on this theme, really, on this issue. I don't know if the same happens to you. What about your own spiritual or not so spiritual journey and your own thoughts? How do you work in terms of controlling your thoughts and your energy and your reality? Yeah, share your thoughts with me. There you go. So thank you for watching and have a great day. See you next time.